Can RVers sleep at truck stops? That's what we're talking about today, so stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me here. So RVers and truck stops have gone hand in hand for a long time. It's one of the easiest places to fill up gas, great snacks on travel days, but have you ever considered spending the night at one? I know many RVers have and do and will do so in the future, but can RVers do it without making someone upset like truckers or the truck stop owners? Well, we got some answers for you. First off, truck stops were initially created for truckers as an easy place to fill up with diesel and get back out on the road. This was probably, we're talking about 50 years ago where they really started becoming popular in America. Over the decades, they've transformed, and now truck stops have often ditched the title of truck stop and changed it to a travel center. So they're trying to cater to multiple people, not only truck drivers, but also anyone on the interstate, and specifically, quite often, RVers. So are you allowed to overnight park at a truck stop? In most cases, you are, and you can find out the specifics by using an app like Allstay's app, that it will list out the truck stops where RVers have stayed, even with some reviews. So you're definitely allowed to at most of these truck stops, but are you in the way of the truck drivers? You quite well could be if the parking lot is full with trucks. And in that case, we always say be respectful of their profession and try to find somewhere else to park, because we don't want to leave the truck drivers with nowhere to park because they are performing a task out there on the open road. But oftentimes there are spaces available and it's a great place to catch a few hours of sleep. Now, is a truck stop safe for RVers? That can be debated, and it also depends on what safety means to you and what level of safety you need to get a good night's sleep, because it's different for everyone. So I personally have never slept overnight at a truck stop. I've taken truck stop showers, we've stayed there for lunch or for an extended break, but never overnight. I know many RVers who tuck right in between two trucks in the parking lot and can sleep for a full 8 hours and get back out on the road. It all depends on what you're comfortable with, but it is important to know about these truck stops as being an option if something fell through with you on travel day and you really are getting tired and need somewhere to sleep. Some alternatives to truck stops, because they can get noisy, the truckers can run their generators all night, it can be fumey, it can be sketchy, so I'm not necessarily recommending a truck stop for you, but I am saying that it is allowed in a lot of cases. If you're in a pinch and you're looking for somewhere else to stay that's not a truck stop, you can try an interstate rest stop. You can park overnight at some of those. They tend to be a little quieter than a truck stop. Or you can use Campendium just to find any nearby free campsites that will be more off the interstate but can give you a lot of solitude. Walmart, Cracker Barrel, those are options as well. We see them dwindling down. There are many still in place. So to answer the initial question, can RVers sleep at truck stops? The answer is most often yes. I would say use them for emergency purposes only, and don't make it a regular routine to stay at truck stops. And honestly, I don't think any RVer would make it a regular kind of routine to seek out a truck stop, because it isn't the most enjoyable experience. But it can work for you if you're in a bind, you're getting extra sleepy, and you just need to catch some hours to safely get back out on the road and do some miles. Always be respectful of the truckers, know that it can be an option for you, and be safe out there on the road and respectful. Let me know if you've ever stayed at a truck stop before. I'd be interested in hearing your experience, and share it in the comments section. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Later on.